eternity later.
After scrolling through the internet, I just found this picture of my car before I owned it and what it should have looked like.
If that pulled up outside your house, you'd think, oh no, a drug dealer is here.
Can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop.
I'm getting a lot of questions regarding why I put so much effort and work into my rear quarters. Well, attached to the picture is why. I simply can't afford £5 for originals. A proper throwback to about 18 months ago. Here's the first start-up when I did the turbo conversion in the blistering cold and the snow. Thanks to James who helped with the ECU, installment and the initial live map. And thanks to Chelsea who also helped me with all the tools and the passing and listening to me moaning and moaning about how cold it was during this time. Thanks to Ash and Ed and Ped at TTC. They've done a great job of setting the car up on rollers. I did blow a turbo. It's all been swapped out now and replaced with a brand new Garrett GC25. Anyhow, I let the videos do their part and I'll get back then to the build. I nearly missed this clip off. This is the first test drive running on the standard RS2000 management. It was a success and I was absolutely landed I did this myself.
One eternity later.
Another old clip here which I thought was relevant to include. There's Matthew's original Cosworth and my replica. They do look pretty identical next to each other, bar my atrocious paintwork and horrible off-white colour. You see next to each other they do look good, very identical. Obviously they use matte cards to replicate all the parts from mine. Can't really wait to get this finished now. I gotta stop reminiscing about when I got broke. A week or two now we'll be ready again. Anyhow, enough of this reminiscing nonsense. Let's get back to the Escort. But in the meantime, we're also playing around with this. Little video will be unleashed maybe before this one, so you might have already seen it. But yeah, I'm gonna do some work on my back bumper today. And go from there, see what's left to do. So we've got my bumper down here. We've got a tow eye to fit. So we'll sand this back, we're going to do it on an 8D, and refiberglass this, ream the hole out and fit it from behind. We'll talk through the process as I do it. But yeah, it should look 10 times better. We did have a different tow eye on it. I didn't like it. So it's nice little hole saw. I'll fit this on now just so you can see it. And then get the kind of gist of it. And then we go from there. And yeah, it's quite difficult to show you guys. I'm going to mix up the tiniest bit of body filler because it's already fiberglass and smooth. Hardly any product we want. We just want to literally lightly skim it over. And make sure we got enough. Plenty of hardness, so it goes off nice and fast. You know the drill, guys, by now. Kneaded it nicely. There we go. It's quite difficult to see, however, it sits where it should, and it's now flush in with the bumper. So yeah, when that's all painted up, that should be nice. The bumper's only sitting on loose right now. But yeah. Little things all add up. Super tedious job. Sanding out all the cracks from previous paint. These were Mallard's green and imperial blue and white. So they've gone back down now to the bare black and the plastic. Fingers crossed these don't crack. So it's Friday today. Friday the 30th. It's the first tomorrow, I think. Yeah, maybe not. Anyhow, give ourselves a deadline, 14th, worst case scenario 15th. So we've got 2 weeks. We're going to be on the road, so get dancing as a Monday, Tuesday, 100 miles per hour. We're all the bits down from the top garage. They're all prepped, ready now. So yeah, we'll do an update on Tuesday and then an upload on Tuesday night. So you've got to be it's coming and I'm happy with the progress we've done today. It's for little bits of account and just for detail and that kind of stuff. Weather was horrible, we got stuck doing some other kind of stuff. All my teas and what we've been doing. Yeah, so anyhow, see you on Tuesday. That's been normal. Afternoon everyone, it's Sunday afternoon. It's a proper sunny day. We're on our way to a wedding venue, just go and check everything out. We're taking a little apprentice with us. A lot of people have been asking about dash hounds. He messaged me direct. So this is Beatrix. She's very sleepy. She's 3 next week, the week after next. So she's the apple, Chelsea's 9 in a bit. So anyhow, yeah, we're out in the Crescent Turbo making the most of it before the ESCORT gets back on the road. So yeah, anyhow, I thought I'd include this clip just to keep everyone smiling. Hold on tightly. Do you like that?
3 days later.
There we go, she's outside, she's blown off. Shape's looking 10 times better. There we have it, she's outside and blown off. She's starting to take some shape now. So just answer some questions. A bit dusty in there. We got these on it which don't come standard. When I said a little bit like the interior and stuff is all done, let's talk you through it. So we have the original 170 clocks. We have the aircon clock, the centre console, the armrest. This is a Bluetooth module for ECU master. ECU's in the glove box. We have a banana pod, we have gauges. Everything that should be in there is in here. Obviously we spoke of pop outs, we have a rear headset, rests, genuine mats. So yeah, she's coming along. Somebody asked what was the actual visual difference that you will ever get between this and the original Cosworth. So there's about 2 centimetre difference in this gap a year. Front calipers will face rear, obviously because of the way the steering rack is on a Cosworth. And the rear brakes on the back would sit up there. But if you change the wheels you wouldn't get to see any of that stuff. We've also cut off the tow eye on the back because the Cosworth doesn't come there, it comes here. Blacked all this out and we'll do temporary like makeshift straps to make it look like it's got a fuel tank from the rear. Just tidying up the yard and this is my old bumper. I used to have air catches, smashed as hell. This has been completely rebuilt about 5,000 times, it's warped now, been sitting in the sun. But take a look at this. Full of water. Look how many times that's cracked underneath. Ouch, what a state.
1 eternity later.
original beauty. Lithium powered Dremel, which I've had for years. It's amazing for tidying up this kind of stuff. So let's talk about where we are. We built this area up here, which will have a bead of sealant in there to replicate the original, to make it fall out a little bit. On the original at the top, it's got like a little blob over there as well, so we're going to make it look as close as we can as possible. We relocated this. If you look back in the previous videos, I'm sure you will, this was not straight and off centre, now it is. Reblocked all these in about 4 or 5 times, and they still need a little bit of TLC now. This was all blacked out previously, so it makes it look like it's original. We've redone the skirts, and we put the jack in points in to make them look original. We've redone the bottoms. Lots of these kits taper off down there really bad. I've heard and known some people to cut the lower wishbones and re-weld them. That's really sketchy in my opinion. So we've reshaped it, and now it looks original from outside as well, nice and thin. But the tops of the wings are blown out. There's all like holes where the previous rivets and screws were lifted in. Reblocked the bonnet again, you know it's been done twice. So I dropped the tool on it. Being the tool I am. Same on this side. Cracks here which we've done. Then the bottom. We've done exactly the same other side. We've reworked these lines and gaps down here and shaved back bits of the kit because we weren't happy with it. Same up here. Anyone from back in the day would know when you drop your mates off, it'd be like, see you later pal. Well, it's given me a few little dents, so they've been smoothed out. Same goes this side. We shaped this better around here, ignore my pack lunch. We've redone the boot because of the dents. Everything's blacked out underneath, so you can't see it. But yeah, she's coming a long way now. On to the next part. Obviously we've got the doors left to block. We've got the car to go over all, and then we've got to get her in primer. But yeah, she's coming. She is coming good. So just check these over again. Give them a 240 on a DA. And some bits by hand, obviously. I say obviously a lot tonight. Maybe I need to obviously stop saying that. Anyhow, a red scotch and panel wipe, and get some primer on these tomorrow, hopefully. We sort these little bits out now. Where we sanded through, they've broken through. There must be air bubbles or pockets in the fiberglass. That's by here on the bumper. You can't see them, you can barely feel them, but I can feel a little bit by there. So we're using 240 on a curved block, and we're going to work these out now. The beauty of having an original one to check with helps. It's going to show obviously all the differences and all the pieces that we need to match up. But undecided. I don't know where I'm going to go with this bumper so far. However, this is the area from here to here, which I described earlier in my video. And you can see the way the brakes fit as well. So on the original, the calipers face this way. On a replica, they face this way, facing the front. Did a first skim, I sanded it back. I can still feel it like here. So I've got my second skim now, and I'm hoping this will resolve it. Whilst I'm waiting for that to dry before I can sand it back, I've been having loads of like daydreaming and thinking and stuff. I'm 39 now, 40 in March. I remember when I was like 13-year-old, 14-year-old, and my brother was friendly with these two guys who won the lottery when the lottery first started. Brothers who were Bradmores, I believe. Anyhow, one of them picked my brother up in a white ESCORT Cosworth, and I was like, wow, it's amazing. It was probably a really terrible rep, I couldn't remember at the time, but it was an actual rep, and it was based on a 1.3 push-rod engine. People used to laugh at it, but it looked bomb to me. It was absolutely fantastic, and looking back, it's just that must have started for me. I always wanted this Escort, and I never aspired to have a real one then. I wanted a real one, but it was always build one, and that's what I'm doing now. So anyway, that's my thought for 5 minutes. So I'm just test fitting the hockey sticks. Really difficult to see. I'm not doing a great job of recording this, in truth. See if I can turn it the other way. Fine. The inside of the section here, after it's already been scotched and panel white. And then once it's been etched, we're going to apply a satin black. I discussed this in a video earlier about on my old bumper. I cut this section out behind, but I'm not doing that on this one. Working hard through the 240s and getting everything ready prepped now. Waiting for the etch primer to dry on my bumper. This just now needs scotching back and panel wipe. Somebody asked, or recommended, I use an original Ford spoiler. We do have an original Cosworth one on here, luckily. We didn't when I started, but yeah, I've got an original one now. And you're right, the second and none parts are totally different. They just don't sit right. So it's all about your original parts. Here we are, that's the edges feathered out. Centre bumper in satin black. So yep, let's get this scotched up and panel wiped and it's ready for primer. Like a giant jigsaw. So the upper whale tail. This has needed some serious work. Stop splits around here to remodel it all. We've redone the centre stick. We rebuilt all the section and tapered it out because it didn't seem quite right. We've reshaped it. Little cracks down here. Overjoys. So as you can see here, we put a skim on to level this out and get rid of any fiberglass. This will all be blocked back now. And yep, we do the same on the side, same on the top, same on the leg. So see you later. Right, so I'm gonna be sanding this spoiler down and I'm gonna call it end of the day in this video. What I do want to say is a big massive thank you to everyone who's liked, subbed and shared. And Facebook is just doing the rounds. I've got 5,700 views on the video I posted 6 days ago. Absolutely amazing, fantastic, all positive comments, people reaching out, messaging, asking for advice. And that's the idea why I done it, just to share the vibe with everyone. So huge thank you. It does go a long way if you do sub. It's nice, and it's nice to get comments, and I like to interact with everybody back. So the next video will be the car, probably in primer, doing some bits and pieces, blocking it back, maybe in paint, who knows. But anyway, cheers.